Ursula Andress has long occupied a unique place in popular culture, and discussions around her topless photos tend to say as much about changing attitudes towards cinema, celebrity, and female autonomy as they do about the images themselves. Rising to global fame in the early 1960s, Andress became an instant icon through her role as Honey Rider in Dr. No, where her confident screen presence helped redefine how women could appear in mainstream films. When topless images of her surfaced in different contexts, whether as part of artistic photoshoots, film stills, or later retrospectives, they shocked audiences less because of explicitness and more because they challenged the conservative expectations of the era. At a time when Hollywood carefully curated stars to fit narrow standards of propriety, Andress projected a relaxed, self-possessed attitude toward her body that felt radical, even defiant. These photos were often framed not as cheap sensationalism but as expressions of natural beauty, European artistic sensibility, and a more open relationship between performers and the camera. Public reaction was predictably intense. Some critics accused the media of exploiting her image, while others praised her for refusing to be boxed into the restrictive moral codes that dominated Anglo-American entertainment. What made the moment particularly striking was Andress's refusal to apologize or explain herself. She carried herself with a calm assurance that suggested the controversy said more about society's discomfort than about her choices. Over time, the shock value of those topless appearances softened, replaced by a broader understanding of their cultural significance. Film historians often note that Andress helped bridge the gap between old Hollywood glamour and the freer, more experimental spirit of late 1960s cinema, where actors asserted greater control over how they were portrayed. In retrospect, the photos are frequently discussed alongside conversations about censorship, the male gaze, and the slow evolution of women's agency in the film industry. Rather than diminishing her legacy, the controversy arguably strengthened it, cementing Andress as a figure who symbolized confidence and modernity. Today, when audiences look back at those images, they are less likely to gasp and more likely to recognize them as part of a broader shift toward authenticity and self-expression. The enduring fascination with Ursula Andress's topless photos, then, lies not in scandal for its own sake but in their role as cultural markers, reminders of a time when simply appearing comfortable in one's own skin could unsettle expectations and spark conversations that still resonate decades later. As a global star in the 1960s, she projected confidence and ease with her body, which felt bold and even shocking to many audiences back then. Rather than courting scandal, these images reflected a more European, artistic sensibility and a shift toward greater freedom of expression in cinema. Over time, what once shocked the public has come to be seen as part of Andress's lasting legacy as a symbol of independence, natural beauty, and changing attitudes toward women in film.